Hello, what's up, and what's happening? Welcome back for yet another Miles Dawkins 24/7 production, and today we're jumping back into the Vikings franchise. It's week 14, and we are taking on the new look New York Jets. They got Brandon Marshall, he's wearing 89, I don't know why. They got they got Antonio Cromartie rocking number 28, I don't know why. You got Fitzpatrick rocking number 12, I don't know why, because y'all know that's Joe Namath's number. And then you have Darrell Reeves rocking number 31. So a lot of new faces with the Jets, but a lot of players that I would have had rocking different numbers. But in Connect the Franchise, you cannot edit players on other teams, which I think sucks, because whenever you get rookies, they come in with like these weird face masks, and then whenever you get, people that change teams and stuff like that, you can't change their numbers. Like RG3, he was a free agent, but he ended up signing right back with the Redskins, but he's no longer wearing 10. I believe he's wearing like 13 or 16 in my series, which is just beyond me. It makes me crazy, but enough of me rambling. Let's get into the gameplay. It's 3rd and 8 for Teddy Bridgewater, and the Vikings dropping back the pass. Gonna fire this one to Mike Wallace in front of Darrell Reeves, and he's gonna pick up a big-time first down. Move those chains for the Vikings. 2nd and 6, play action pass here again. Teddy B stepping up in the pocket and firing this one over the middle. Gonna find Cordero Patterson, and Cordero Patterson, he makes his second catch of the drive, and that's gonna pick up another first down. Now gonna go over the middle, gonna find Jarius Wright, and Jarius Wright, he is making plays as well. I feel like our receiving core is very, very deep. Got Patterson, Wallace, Devontae Parker, and we have Jarius Wright, and we cannot forget about Kyle Rudolph as he gets into the end zone. Touchdown Vikings, and we're gonna take a early 7-0 lead. Now, that was definitely a mismatch. You do not want Quentin Coples guarding anybody, really, but definitely not a tight end like Kyle Rudolph. So we're going to take an early 7-0 lead, and here comes Ryan Joe Namath Fitzpatrick, but y'all know what I'm saying. Anyways, 1st and 10, gonna give the ball to Chris Ivory up that gut, but he meets Harrison Smith, who puts the boomstick to his chest. But on 3rd and inches from the 30-yard line, can the Vikings get a stop? Single back set for the Jets. Fitzpatrick gonna come up clutch as he finds Decker, and Eric Decker makes his first catch of the ball game, gain of 17, and a fresh set of downs for the Jets. So from the 47-yard line now, 3rd and 5, gonna go to the left side, gonna find Jace Amaro, who makes his first catch of the ball game, and that will also be a fresh set of downs for the Jets. Now gonna go over the middle. Look at that punch right there. He must have been watching Floyd Mayweather Pacquiao, or maybe he wasn't watching Floyd Mayweather Pacquiao, because he actually threw a punch. I'm just saying. Anyways, man, TJ Graham picks up the first down. Then Chris Ivory on the screen pass gets into the end zone. Touchdown Jets, and the Jets are right back in this one. So the game is tied up at 7-all, 3rd down, 3 yards to go. We're going to find my man Kyle Rudolph from Notre Dame, going to make the catch, gain of 10, and enough to move the change. This passing game is getting it going. 2nd and 5, another pass. My man Teddy B going to drop this one off to the fullback, and Felton, he's going to do the rest as he gets this one down to the 39-yard line of the Jets, and that's going to make it a 1st and 10 from right there. I formation now. Bridgewater looking. Bridgewater with time. Fires this one over the middle. He has Mike Wallace crosses the 20. Wallace down inside the 10-5. Touchdown Vikings, and the Vikings are right back on top. Teddy Bridgewater had all day in the pocket. He found Mike Wallace with a nice easy pass for Mike Wallace to catch. As you see that he leaves Antonio Cromartie in the dust, and that is very hard to do. Antonio Cromartie, one of the fastest corners in the game, just got burnt by Mike Wallace. So it's 3rd and 8 from the 29 as the Jets take back over. Shotgun set for Fitzpatrick. He steps up in the pocket, gets hit. He's going to find Jace Amaro, but Jace Amaro is going to be a couple of yards short, and that's going to make it a 3 and out for the Jets, and the Vikings take back over. From the 20-yard line, going to give the ball in the end around to Cordero Patterson, but Cordero Patterson goes nowhere, gets brought down by D. Milner. 2nd and 20, now going to take a shot deep, and we're going to find Devontae Parker, and a big receiver from Louisville, shows his height, shows his athleticism on that one as he goes up, and he went to go get that. Check out the replay, the skied over everybody, gets both feet in bounds, and that's going to set up a big first down for the Vikings. See the big number 13. I wish he really was playing for the Minnesota Vikings. That'd be pretty cool. We all know that he plays for the Miami Dolphins. Anyways, first and 10 from the 37. Y'all don't get the ball to Melvin Gordon. Melvin Gordon can try and get away from the Darrelle Revis. He does, but then he's going to get caught by Davis from behind. So second and 2 from the 45. We're going to get the ball up that gut to McKenna, and he's going to pick up a first down. Move those chains from the Vikings down from the 50-yard line. Second and 10, and that was a bad pass. It should have went more to the outside, but Teddy B threw that thing to the inside, and that's going to be intercepted by Antonio Cromartie, and now the Jets have a chance to tie this thing up at 14 all. So 7 minutes to go in the first half for the 39-yard line. They give it to Chris Ivory. Chris Ivory, he's going to take this one along the right side, and he's going to pick up a first down, and the Jets are moving this thing deep into Vikings territory. Chris Ivory gets the call again. He's going to get dragged down from behind by Anthony Barr, and that's going to set up 3rd and 3 from the 15-yard line. They're going to give the ball to Chris Ivory. Knows to play fake. Fitzpatrick has a man in the end zone. That's Cumberland, and Cumberland gets in there for the touchdown. And now this ball game is all tied up at 14 all. From the 20, wide receiver screen to Cordero Patterson. Patterson going to get up past the 40, gets knocked out of bounds at the 41-yard line. First down, Vikings. They give it to Gordon. Gordon, he's going to break a tackle. Get off me, son. And he's going to pick up a first down. Now this ball is inside Jets territory on the 45-yard line. Bridgewater looking. Bridgewater can fire this one to Devontae Parker. Devontae Parker racing upfield, and he's going to pick up a fresh set of downs. Move those chains for the Minnesota Vikings. And now from the 35, Bridgewater looking. Devontae Parker again. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. And Devontae Parker gets another pass, and he gets another first down. This time he gets all the way into the red zone. Gets knocked out of bounds at the 5-yard line. And now the Minnesota Vikings have got something cooking. Second and goal. We're going to give it to the league's leading rusher, and Melvin Gordon can't get into the stingy gangrene D. Gets all over him at the 5-yard line. So it's 3rd and goal. Looking for Kyle Rudolph, and look at the arm strike by my man Teddy Bridgewater. Fires that one in the Kyle Rudolph, and that's Teddy Bridgewater's 3rd touchdown pass of the first quarter. So Teddy B came to play. This passing game came to play, and it's going to be a 21-17 ball game going into halftime. So definitely a good first half by the offense. Our running game is getting stuff going, but it was all about the passing game. 13 for 15 was Teddy B. 1 interception, but he did have those three touchdown passes. Fitzpatrick, he's 12 for 15, 145 yards, has a touchdown himself. And Chris Ivory, he has 9 carries for about 44 yards. So it's 2nd and inches now for the Jets as they take back over as we start the second half. Chris Ivory up that gut, and he's going to pick up the first down. Ball is placed at the 48-yard line. 1st and 10. It gives Chris Ivory again. Breaks one tackle, and there is Harrison Smith again to lay another boomstick to the chest. 3rd and 8 from the 50-yard line. Fitzpatrick looking. Fitzpatrick firing this one over to the right side. Going to be hauled in by Eric Decker. Makes the catch. Picks up the first down, and now the ball is at the 29-yard line of the Vikings. 1st and 10 for the Jets. They get the ball to Chris Ivory at that gut. Finally gets brought down, but not until he picks up a gain of 9, and he is just gashing this Vikings defense. So they're going to call it a gain of 8 from the 20-yard line. 2nd and 2. He's going to run over Chad Greenway, and Chris Ivory has been a man possessed today as he is breaking tackles left and right versus this Vikings defense. To give it to Chris Johnson, and Chris Johnson, he's a much smaller running back, so he's much easier to bring down, and he's going to pick up a gain of 7. Chris Ivory back in the ball game. He's going to head to the end zone. Gets brought down by Harrison Smith. Harrison Smith seems like he's the only one out there who wants to tackle this guy. 1st and goal from the 2-yard line. They give it to Chris Ivory again, who dives into the end zone. Touchdown Jets, and the Jets will take their first lead of the ball game. 24-21 is the score. Teddy Bridgewater, he's going to get out of the way, and he's going to pick up a gain of 3. He was chased down from behind by Antoine Barnes, but he was able to pick up 3 on that little scramble. 2nd and 7 from the 20-yard line. They give us to Gordon, and Gordon gets met in the backfield by Sheldon Richardson, and now it's going to be 3rd and long from the 17. 3rd and 10. Bridgewater under pressure, and Bridgewater goes down in the hands of Muhammad Wilkerson, and the Vikings go 3 and out. So the Jets, they just scored a touchdown, and they're looking to do more. To give it to Chris Ivory again. He's going to get brought down by Hodges, and that is a big-time play by this linebacker. 2nd and 11 from the 47-yard line to give us to Chris Ivory again, and this time Anthony Barr and Chad Greenway get in there to stop him, and that's going to make it 3rd and 11 from the 48. Fitzpatrick looking. Fitzpatrick find this one underneath the coverage, and that's going to be held in by TJ Graham, but well short of the first down, and the Vikings defense forces a 3-and-out. That's what we needed right there. Now Melvin Gordon along the right side. He's going to get brought down by Darrell Revis, but not until he picks up a gain of 9. So it's 2nd and 1 from the 43 of the Jets to give us to Gordon again. Gordon with running room. Gordon breaks the tackle. Gordon gets brought down at the 26-yard line, and this is a perfect opportunity for the Vikings to answer that last score. 2nd and 8. Looking for Devontae Parker, but that's going to be intercepted by Darrell Revis. Excuse me, we're looking for Cordero Patterson on that one. But Patterson, he was blanketed by Darrell Revis. Not the best decision right there to test this all-pro cornerback, but we do so. He gets the INT, and the Jets get the ball right back. So now it's very important that our defense comes up big. We do not want to give up any more points. Already down by 3. A touchdown will put us in a 2-possession gap. Now it's 1st and 10 and another big time hit on Chris Ivory. 2nd and 9, up that gut, and Ivory will pick up only a couple on that one. Going to make it 3rd and 6 from the 20-yard line. Fitzpatrick looking. Fitzpatrick going to fire this one over the middle. That's going to be batted away, and the Vikings defense comes up huge, forces a 3-and-out. Now, after an incredible punt by the Jets punter, we're going to try and do a screen pass to Melvin Gordon, but it gets shut down, and that's going to do it for the 3rd quarter of play. So we're going to start off with the ball. 2nd and 11 from our own 7. Bridgewater firing this one while he was under pressure. Couldn't connect the dots with Jarius Wright. And now it's going to be 3rd and 11 from the 7. Looking to pass under pressure. And down he goes by Harrison. And that is going to be a safety. And now it's a 26-21 ball game. And the Jets get the ball. 2nd and 6. Fitzpatrick under pressure. Fitzpatrick goes down in the hands of Johnson. Big time play right there to get his first sack of the ball game. 3rd and 12 from the 28-yard line. Fitzpatrick firing this one over the middle, and once again it gets batted away at the line of scrimmage, and the Vikings force another 3-and-out. So the Vikings offense gets the ball back, and they have a chance to answer these scores, only down by 1 possession, even though the Jets have clearly dominated this second half. Bridgewater can fire this one to the flat, going to find Felton on 2nd and 12, and Felton's going to pick up a nice gain, making it 3rd and 6 from the 39-yard line. Bridgewater looking. Bridgewater firing this one to Mike Wallace, who gets brought down pretty hard by Antoine Barnes, but it doesn't matter because Mike Wallace picks up a first down for the Vikings. Move those chains from the 47-yard line. That's going to be intercepted by Antoine Barnes. Crosses the 40, crosses the 30, inside the 20. Bridgewater can't catch him, and that's going to be a pick 6 for Antoine Barnes in this Jets defense. We tried to hit Felton in the flat, but Antoine Barnes dove in front of that pass, was able to get up before anybody touched him, and scampered into the end zone. Now it's 33-21. Excuse me, we're going to find Melvin Gordon in the flat. He picks up 4 and picks up a fresh set of downs. We're down by 2 possessions. We need something to go our way. Mike Wallace, he's going to go inside the Jets territory. He's going to break a tackle, forced out of bounds at the 27-yard line. Nice play call right there. And now we are in Jets territory trying to answer these scores. 2nd and 10. They give us to Gordon. Gordon, nowhere to go. Gets brought down by Antoine Barnes in the backfield. And now it's going to be 3rd and long from the 28-yard line. 3rd and 11, I formation. Bridgewater drops back the pass. Bridgewater with time. He sees a gap. He's going to take it. He crosses the 20, slides down a yard short of the first down marker, and the Vikings will go for it on 4th and inches. We give the ball to Melvin Gordon. He picks up the first down. Gets brought down by Jarrett, but it's going to be enough to move those chains. 2nd and 8 from the 12. Bridgewater firing this one to the end zone. Touchdown Vikings as we find Kyle Rudolph in there. He gets his 3rd touchdown of the game. This dude is having an all-pro type season. So 1st and 10, 5 minutes to go in the 4th quarter. And Anthony Barr brings down Chris Ivory in the backfield. Big time play by this UCLA Bruin. So 2nd and 13 from the 17-yard line. Fitzpatrick looking, fire this one underneath the coverage to Jason Morrow and the Texas Tech Red Raider. He's going to make another catch in this ball game. 3rd and 3 from the 27-yard line. Fitzpatrick looking. Fitzpatrick going to fire this one to the left side, going to find a wide open TJ Graham, and that's going to be enough to move the chains. First and 10, 3:43 to go in this one. Chris Ivory up that guy, and Chris Ivory picks up a first down, and that carry puts him over the century mark. 2nd and 5, up that guy again, and Chris Ivory is gashing this defense whenever he feels like it. First and 10, 2 minutes to go, 48-yard line to give it to Chris Ivory again, and the Vikings stop him after he picks up a gain of 5. 2nd and 5 from the 43-yard line. 1:55 to go to give it to Chris Johnson, and the Vikings defense sent the house. Chad Greenway gets in there and blows that play up in the backfield. 3rd and 6, Chris Ivory. That's not going to get it done. He gets stopped. It's just short of the first down marker, and now the Vikings offense takes over with a chance to win this ball game. Gonna fire this one to the right side. Gonna find Kyle Rudolph. Whenever you leave a linebacker on him, that's barbecue chicken, baby. 1st and 10 from the 41-yard line. Gonna go to the flat. We're gonna find Kyle Rudolph again, gets out of bounds to stop the clock, and then we can have 1:15 to go. 2nd and 5, Bridgewater with time, fires this one to a wide open Kyle Rudolph, who can't hang on to it. 3rd and 5 from the 46-yard line now. Teddy B looking. Teddy B taking a shot deep again to Mike Wallace, who has a step, but Darrelle Revis closes the gap, gets his hands on the football, and he is down the left sideline, gets brought down at the 36-yard line, and that will be all she wrote. As you check out the replay, you see that Mike Wallace had a step on Darrelle Revis, but Darrelle Revis is 99 overall, so he ain't playing that. He is a true shutdown corner. So we're going to end up losing this ball game. We're going to go to 6 and I believe 6-7 on the season so far. Our next game will be versus the Detroit Lions, a divisional matchup. So you know we're going to try to do work versus them. Teddy Bridgewater had a fantastic game, especially in the first half, but then the interceptions in the second half really did not help our cause. The defense played well. The defense kept us in it the whole game, but unfortunately some of the passes that I decided to throw versus Darrelle Revis probably weren't the best. That first one, the interception by Antonio Cromartie, that was really a bad pass by Teddy Bridgewater. We had Cordero Patterson on a comeback route, he was open to the outside, but Teddy Bridgewater threw it to the inside. But those other interceptions, you can put that squarely on my decision making. Testing Darrelle Revis, probably not the best thing to do, especially when we still have receivers that are developing. But that last one to Kyle Rudolph, big time drop by him, and then that last pass to Mike Wallace, I really thought that we could beat him. Darrelle Revis was playing press coverage, and I thought that Mike Wallace with this speed could beat him deep. But that's gonna wrap this up. Hope you guys enjoyed the video as always. I enjoyed bringing it to you. Hope that the rest of your day is the best of your day. And I'm gonna see y'all later. Peace. Hi, sis.